What's it going to be like watching this program from near, afar, wherever you may be, and not being out there playing?
I dread it. I don't want to watch. Sometimes I don't want to watch, but there comes a time where you just got to move on. But they know I'm gonna talk to them probably every week, whether it be on the computer or on the phone. They know that at some point I'm gonna come back and sit front row talking to Ed Hightower. So they know I'm not gonna be far at all, and I have to be part of the program one way or another. If I'm not playing, I'll be one of the biggest fans, and so it's gonna be hard when I come back. So, but don't be surprised if I'm there in the beginning of the game and I'm trying to get the crowd hype or something.
You opened the Ed Hightower door. Was that like oil and water all year? What was that like?
It's just Jamelle Cornley being Jamelle. That's that. I don't. Ed, he's got so much respect around the country, and I never wanted to disrespect what he's done in his career, but I had to say what I had to say, and we were successful each time. Every single game that I had a technical, we won. If my record and if my memory serves me correct, but that it was fun, and I think that the game in Columbus was the last game that I had Mr. Hightower officiated for us, and he and I talked and laughed the entire game before, during, and after. So it was some bad blood there for a minute, but it's all swept up under the rug, and he's going to be back here next year. So that's that.
You had a lot of goals for this program before you even got here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you leaving it? Are you happy with where it is now?
Man, some goals just aren't going to be met, and there were a couple teams, of course, that I wanted to beat, but that didn't happen. But I don't mind that. I don't mind knowing that I didn't beat Wisconsin or Minnesota beat Minnesota, Wisconsin, or Ohio State, because I could substitute that for the year that we had, the overall year, and how hard we all played. It'd be different if nobody played hard in those games. Well, we played extremely hard, and the ball didn't bounce our way. Sometimes the ball didn't go in the hoop, or a call was made that didn't go our way. But I can take that. I can accept that. As far as the curtains being moved, that was my number one goal coming into Penn State. Was I need to see some people, and to see the people come. I can take that. I can, as much as I wanted to make it to the NCAA tournament, we might as well have been in an NCAA tournament when you look at what we did in the NIT. So I can take not achieving all of the goals, but as long as the team played hard and we took care of what we could take care of.
What about the way the fans kind of rallied around the team the last couple of years? How important was that to you, given where it was when you arrived?
The fan support was so crazy this year that you couldn't do anything but appreciate and thank them every game and any time you ran into fans. When I walk on campus and somebody recognizes me and they say good year or whatever, I always say thank you for coming and thank you for watching. Even if you didn't come to the games, I just like and enjoy when people watch it on TV or when they take the time to check the box score, or they jump on Big10Network.com. All of that stuff adds up, because there's going to be somebody who knows something about you and the program, and if they are able to get out to a game, then great. If not, as long as they've taken the time out to do something for the Penn State basketball program, I think that says a lot. And I think over the last couple of years, it's been great to see the numbers increase year by year. And hopefully that it can continue to increase, and that's these players' job, is to make sure that they continue to bring people here. I told Taylor, I said, I've done everything in my power to bring these people here, everything. Whether or not they came from me is unknown, but it's up to you and some of these other players to keep them here, and I'm going to hold them to that.
After the NIT win, you and Taylor kind of embraced, kind of near midcourt in front of the scores table, and you kind of said something in his ear.
That's what I said. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I said. That was word for word. I said, I've done everything in my power to get these people here, and whether or not they came here for me, I don't know, but it's up to you and some players around you to make sure that you keep them here. I'll never forget that.
Who are you going to rely on for advice when making these decisions that you have to make?
Mainly my father, and because he went through a similar situation with the agency. He didn't go through it as much with the football side of it, but I talk to him every day. He called me right before I walked in here, but he's my right-hand man right now as far as comfortability. My mother, she's the financial part, and she's going to look after the financial issues and things for me, and so I'm relying on my parents really, and it's been hard. The last week and a half, 2 weeks has been extremely hard for me, extremely hard. I've been stressed out and tired and everything because I've gotten so many emails and phone calls from so many people. Meanwhile, trying to make sure I take care of my internship hours, make sure that I study for this test, make sure that I can figure out what's going on with my shoulder and everything. Everything has just been it's been a lot of stuff going on for me, and so it's been hard. But I've been able to call my parents, and they've been able to help me and calm me down and try to make sure I make the best decision.
Your dad steered you away from football. What's he doing now?
Yeah, now he's one of the biggest ones encouraging me to do it. Tell me about it. That's how it works out. I think that he did that for a reason, and that reason is unknown right now. And maybe there's a future there, and maybe it was because I could have gotten hurt, or anything could have happened. But he's behind me 100% right now. He understands that I'm a young man, and here pretty soon I'm gonna become a man. I have to make my own decisions, but he's going to support me either way.
When do you think everything might be wrapped up one way or another?
I'm pretty sure by mid-May, about this time in May, I'll have a good idea to what I want to do and be pretty set, because I'm never the type to go wishy-washy. I don't jump back and forth. If I stick to something, I'm gonna stick to it. I don't transfer. I don't do any of that stuff, because once I put my mind to it, that's it, set in stone, and I'm done with it.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right,
Thank you.
Wow.